The following contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Rome, Georgia, weighing 185 pounds, Braindead,
Monkey, if this is not a definition of a show stealer, I don't know what is. Two of the best athletes in Southeastern wrestling about to tear it up in a New South ring. Boy, I'm excited for this one.
The New South faithful certainly divided, and you can't blame them. Talk about two staples of not just New South, but as you said, Southern wrestling in general, Carmen.
With the lockup, Donnie Janela got that early advantage. Headlock. Showing off them hips. Leapfrog. Going for the headlock. Donnie, though, rolling through. What an arm drag. Oh, both men thinking the same thing. Bit of a stalemate here.
Absolutely, pretty evenly matched. Kevin Ryan, hot young fellow that's been really making a name for himself in Southern wrestling, and Donnie Janela, we know his pedigree, Carmen.
Absolutely. I certainly believe both men here have all the potential in the world to break out and be a star all across the independent wrestling scene. Maybe independent wrestling's the best kept secrets right here.
Certainly won't be a secret for long, Carmen. Having matches like that.
That springboard.
Kevin Ryan sends Donnie Janela tumbling to the outside. And now looking for some patented Kevin Ryan.
Oh my,
high-risk offense.
Unbelievable the velocity that he just got there from such a short distance.
Kevin Ryan,
God, it's like a bullet shooting off.
Absolutely. Like a top fuel dragster off the line. Kevin Ryan can gain speed quickly and hit you with every bit of it.
It's impressive, the agility. Donnie back. Oh, Donnie gonna retort.
Kevin Ryan, certainly a wild fighter and a hard hitter, but Donnie Janela.
It's like watching two Rams just butt heads.
It certainly is, Carmen. Like watching a demolition derby. But Donnie Janela can't take away anything from his toughness.
This exhibition here, it's breaking down quickly.
Absolutely. They're getting into some of the more.
Of course, Donnie Janela scheduled to face off with Dylan McQueen tonight. Unfortunately, Dylan could not make it, but found some suitable replacements, though. Oh, my! Donnie Janela just tripped Kevin. Oh, my God.
That sweep kick sent
That
Kevin
thud.
Ryan crashing into the ring steps.
Those aren't the old wooden ring steps that we used to have.
No, Carmen, those are.
That is some thick steel.
That is solid steel.
Oh, you hear that thud?
Once again, Donnie Janela sends Kevin Ryan into those unforgiving steel ring steps.
I'm telling you, folks, if you're watching at home, those steps are a lot sturdier than you expect. Those steps take 3 people to move.
And they have no give in them, Carmen.
I don't see how Kevin Ryan kicked out of that. Donnie, snapdragon suplex.
Well,
You see how he locked those fingers?
absolutely. If you expected anything less, you don't know much about Donnie Janela, the Kung Fu Steel Dragon. Many people might not know this, Carmen, but Donnie Janela, one of the few that studied at the feet of Grandmaster Pai Mei himself.
Right now, Kevin Ryan backed into the corner. Donnie, I thought he's going to stomp a mud hole in him, but right now, backing up a little bit.
Donnie Janela, ever the sportsman. Said if he's going to beat Kevin Ryan, he's going to beat him clean the way it ought to be.
That's the thing, though. Even though this is friendly competition, both these men are so competitive. I don't know if they can live with themselves if they let the other man get the upper hand.
Competition might be friendly, but what's going on in that ring certainly is not.
Oh, it's friendly, but it's stiff, Grease Monkey.
Whew. If this is what either of these men do to their friends, Carmen, Grease Monkey'd hate to see what they do to somebody they really hate.
Exactly. And both these men could be in contention for that New South Heavyweight Championship at any point. Of course, Donnie Janela, former New South Heavyweight Champion himself, defeated Derek Neal for that title. But right now, just having to brace himself and absorb all those shots. But oh, you see that.
Flurry of strikes from Kevin Ryan ends with him getting dumped unceremoniously out of the ring.
And the tope, Cold Hero.
Now Donnie Janela busting out some of that high-risk offense himself.
Donnie is fired up.
We knew Kevin.
Friendly competition, but neither of these men want to lose.
We knew Kevin Ryan wasn't going to be the only one taking some risks in this match, Carmen. Donnie Janela known to bust out some big, risky moves in his day, including that signature move of his, the coast to coast. Oh, delivering some big shots to Kevin Ryan as he's tied up in those ropes.
Oh no. Oh my God, Grease Monkey.
Uh-oh.
Is Donnie going for that package pile driver? Luckily for Kevin, escaping out of it. Oh my God! That running Alabama slam.
Right into them turnbuckles.
This desperation move from Kevin Ryan, just staying alive here. If he would have taken that package pile driver to the apron, it would have been over. Not just for this match, but it could have ended his career.
it certainly would have taken some of the steam out of Kevin Ryan. These two men decided early on that they weren't going to leave anything.
And that speed and tenacity of Kevin Ryan. Ducking under. And another springboard. And that uppercut.
Full speed, letting it all hang out. Gonna leave it all in the ring, Carmen.
Donnie needing a break here. I don't think he's gonna find it out there, though.
No.
Kevin Ryan up and over, moonsault.
Again, we keep coming back to it. There simply ain't nowhere safe from either Kevin Ryan or Donnie Janela.
My Lord, what a matchup. If you're liking what you're seeing at home, folks, be sure to tweet using the hashtag ActionClash. Let the world know that you're watching and what you think of this match right here, man. I'm telling you. I knew going into this is going to be great. Like I say, my expectations have already been blown out of the water. There's no telling how much longer this match has left.
Oh, you got to know what to expect from a New South match, Carmen. It's going to be this kind of hard-hitting, high-octane action from the very get-go. Kevin Ryan psyching the crowd up, trying to get them on his side to try to get some momentum back against Donnie Janela.
There's a reason they call us the best in the South, and it's for action just like this. Donnie blocking that shot. Back. We've seen Donnie do this before. Going up top. Gonna be looking for that senton. There we go. Gotta wonder how that felt on the lower back of Janela. Oh, Grease Monkey.
Oh, here we go.
He's in position.
This is where
he loves to hit that coast to coast.
Absolutely. Donnie Janela loves this here move.
Gotta watch out though. We talked earlier about those slippery ropes. All that sweat build up on it makes it hard. Kevin Ryan! Kevin Ryan caught with a super kick. How that wasn't 3 is beyond me.
Kevin Ryan managing to cut off the coast to coast with a big old kick to Donnie Janela's.
Any other opponent, any other night of the week, that would have been a victory for Kevin Ryan.
Absolutely.
But my God, the heart of Donnie Janela just hanging in there. What's it gonna take to keep this man down?
It's gonna take plenty, Carmen. As Grease Monkey done told you, Donnie Janela, trained by one of the greatest kung fu masters in the world. Now Kevin Ryan going up.
Well, if it's gonna take the world, Kevin Ryan's gonna be happy to oblige.
Uh-oh. Donnie Janela not looking to take much more of that full body offense of Kevin Ryan.
Kevin Ryan having to change plans on the fly here. Looking deep in the playbook, but hold on a second.
Now
both men on the rope. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
Precarious
just teetering
positioning.
on the edge. Oh my God.
Oh.
What is gonna happen?
Oh Lord, Donnie Janela using every bit of that balance.
Oh my God, a top rope Frankensteiner! A top rope Frankensteiner. When have we ever seen that from Donnie? But
Kevin on his feet.
if anything, that just fired Kevin up.
Good Lord.
Oh!
Donnie Janela pulling out a move that we've never seen from him before.
Both men are just switching to different gear.
Trading blows.
This is incredible. What a match.
You can't expect anything less from New South. Grease Monkey will tell you.
Again, two of the best wrestlers. These two have been slept on for far too long in independent wrestling.
Absolutely.
And sooner or later, they're going to get the flowers they deserve. But right now, they are proving themselves right here in a New South ring action clash. Make sure you're tweeting along. My God, Grease Monkey.
Two of the best hot shoes we have going here at New South. And like you said, slept on for far too long, but you simply can't keep two men like this down. Braindead Kevin Ryan, one of the hottest wrestlers in the Southeast. Kung Fu Donnie Janela, coming from a hot pedigree and simply one of the toughest fighters in New South with the most heart.
And after everything these two men have been through already, what's it going to take to keep your opponent down?
Kevin Ryan coming off a hot streak of matches against Tony Frank. against Tony. And he's faced off against some powerful opponents.
Absolutely. Of course, that killer series with Tony Evans. Donnie Janela, though.
We've seen him have some bangers against Tony Evans. We've seen Donnie put on main event matches with darn near every opponent he's faced.
Donnie, of course, still looking for that revenge on Shug D. We saw that at our anniversary show.
Certainly no love lost between Donnie Janela and Shug D.
Absolutely not. And we'll see that match sooner or later if Donnie gets his way. But right now, what a matchup these two are having.
It is all about Kevin Ryan and Kung Fu Donnie Janela. Trading big chops on the apron.
A measuring contest here, just chop after chop. Brainbuster
on the apron. Kevin Ryan able to counter it with the ropes.
That's one of Kevin Ryan's moves that he was going for.
Oh,
going for one of his own. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. How are they still breathing?
We might have to switch nicknames and start calling Kung Fu Donnie Janela Braindead after that move.
If these two men break the count, it'll be a miracle.
Simply unbelievable, just the pace.
How in the world is Kevin Ryan on his feet?
He's simply brain dead. There's nothing in that skull left to crack, Marvin.
Donnie, though, somehow staying up.
The pace that these competitors have been able to keep up through this entire matchup.
This is insane in a super kick. Kevin Ryan breaking the count. He's going to keep this assault rolling. Kevin Ryan making no bones about it. Donnie should know exactly what's coming towards him. Charging in like a freight train. Donnie catches him.
Stop him.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God.
Lord of mercy.
Oh my God. Someone please check on Kevin.
Well, Grease Monkey said earlier these two men are trying to kill each other, but
not the best vantage point here from the commentary area, but God, did you hear that?
I heard the impact against the floor, Grease Monkey did, and Donnie Janela managing to somehow get back into the ring after that.
And it goes to show just how important it is to pick up a win here, to move up the rankings in New South, but my God, these two have to have a death wish.
Well, we know Kevin Ryan certainly does. Wasn't expecting Donnie Janela to go to some of the places he's had to go to.
And I wasn't expecting this at all out of Donnie. Donnie digging deep. Doing what? Oh my God. This could be up to 9. Oh, just barely.
Somehow, some way.
Gotta say it.
Take nothing away from these two fighters.
Neither one of these men want to give up. Donnie putting the hair up.
Donnie putting the hair up. We know what that means, Carmen.
It's time for serious business now.
Very few people ever able to push Donnie Janela this far, Carmen. Kevin Ryan has certainly been impressive.
I've seen Donnie in some dark places before. Of course, we saw that Buried Alive match he had with Chris Crump. Oh my God. I've never seen just this much intensity, this digging deep in that well, pulling out things I never thought I'd see.
Certainly plenty of history between Donnie Janela and Chris Crunk, and plenty of history between Chris Crunk and Kevin Ryan as well, Carmen.
Oh, you're not wrong there.
Perhaps Kevin Ryan pulling out some of that frustration from those days on Donnie Janela here. Uh-oh. Another precarious position.
Donnie, Donnie
Janela looking to commit murder here.
This man's got a family, Donnie. Come on. I get trying to win no matter what it takes, but there's got to be a certain point where he just crosses the line.
Something's got to give, Carmen.
Oh!
On the turnbuckle.
Donnie Janela face first. I've never seen anything like this. How? How?
And still manages to kick out.
How in the world?
Palm strike.
There we go.
The winner of this match, Donnie Janela.
Grease Monkey, I am at a loss for words of what we just saw. What these two men just did, what they just left in the ring, that was a spectacle.
Things got desperate. Things got ugly. Donnie Janela somehow able to pull that palm strike out from the depths of his soul to put Kevin Ryan away.
And this is what I love to see right here. Respect, sportsmanship between two of the greatest to lace up their boots here in the New South locker room. An incredible showing. Gave it everything they had to give, left it all in the ring. And I gotta say, if that's not the best match I have seen in New South wrestling, it's easily gotta be top 5.
The fact that either of those men are still on their feet is simply unbelievable, Carmen.
Absolutely insane what we just saw. An incredible match. And you hear the crowd chanting for Kevin Ryan like they should. Kevin and Donnie, what they just did, it's untoppable.
The action speaks for itself, Carmen. Those two men pushed themselves to the absolute limit and gave the New South faithful exactly what they expect from the best in the South.
Best in the South, baby. But up next, Chris Crunk returns to action. Gotta wonder, though, who is he facing?